Hello, and welcome back to the Creator's Guide for Successful Manifesting. I am your host, M.L. Lewis, and this is episode 8 of the series. Today's focus is about how to understand the true power of love and light. The power of love is not some hokey-dokey cotton candy fluke of a statement. It has been and is true in its saying. It is the most powerful energy in the universe, and I know that has a duality type of ring to it, but I don't know how else to say it other than it is a really, really very strong, powerful energy. And I believe it to be pure power and the perfect power. Well, let us understand love and how vibrating and loving energies aid in immediate or rapid materialization or manifestation. This is an old subject, but new for me as it pertains to looking at how love energies behave to changing reality for the better from an observational perspective. Understanding how love helps to better the reality. From my own conscious awareness, when I pray love and light over any situation, it heals it and materializes or manifests that thing in the most harmonious way for all beings involved in the projected reality or story. I use it all the time. I have become conditioned, actually, to saying, I bless this situation with love and light, and watching how it unfolds in love, light, and peace for every person involved. Love is a sweet, comforting, assuring, holy energy. I say holy because I'm trying to describe what I'm feeling here when I say love or when I think of the word love or bask in love. It feels like a soft stroking of care to the heart. It feels like a softening of the magnetic field, a sweetness. I'm trying my best to express it here, but love is the type of blissful, delicious goodness that you have to experience. I don't know if there's any words, or I feel that words do not express fully what this energy is. But I think we have to pay much more attention to love power and what it can do to heal a manifestation gone wrong, and to heal us from illness and sicknesses, to change our perspective. Love can be described as an inner awareness that reflects back as the care that we have for people that is on the level of purity, of pure self-care, or pure oneness care. When we look at any form of life and say, I love you. I love you, I love you, I do. Or I love that. Or I love eating this. Or I love having this. Or I love going there. We are activating energy that feels childlike and feels to be a very high frequency that is oneness care towards the other or towards the circumstance or object. Like when I say I love somebody, I love this person. There's this feeling that I feel, and when I say that, I mean that I care about you. I will do anything in my power to help you. It's this oneness there. This oneness, and that's what love is. Love is acknowledging our oneness within the other. Love is saying that I would do anything for you. This is what it's supposed to feel like. That I love you. This is how we should feel when we look at the other or experience the other, I believe, because we are walking in the fact that I am you and you are me. That's why in an objective world reality, in the effects world reality, or having your conscious from the outer perspective, when we say we love somebody, we're getting as close as we possibly can to loving ourselves. That's why it feels so good. When we love an object, life force, circumstance, or environment, the energy of it changes for the best possible outcome. So let's break this down to its essence so that we have a true understanding of the power of love and why it's so powerful and why it's considered by so many over our human history as the most powerful energy in the universe. Why is this so? So let's talk about the different radiations or spectrums or levels of love. So let's say everything is love and hate is the lowest frequency of love. We'll look at it in volumes, with 10 being the highest frequency of love, which is a blissful freedom state, and 0 being the lowest frequency of love, which is hate, and destruction. So if we use an example of love and hate, paying attention to our vibrational field of activity and how it responds to each of these statements that we will say, we'll make something as simple, as wool socks our subject. Now observe. I hate wool socks. I noticed that as soon as I said it, ideas that would be a reason for me to hate wool socks popped to the forefront of my mind. First thought, they're itchy, they're too thick, and they are ugly. Now observe. I love wool socks. I love them so much. First thoughts, they're warm. They remind me of Christmas, which is my favorite holiday. They remind me of the love that I feel for my family. Comforting thoughts have come up to support my love for wool socks. So how does me loving the wool socks, as opposed to me hating the wool socks, make love the more powerful energy? Well, and I know I stated the most powerful energy, and I had an issue with that too, because I really am careful about using dual words, because I know everything is one. Love and hate. It's just different expressions of the same energy, which is our oneness. But some of these expressions, now we just have to realize that we are moving, living, and having our being in dimensions of reality that have all type of vibrational awarenesses, all type of vibrational frequencies, from love and bliss to hate and destruction. And we have to make a decision on where we're going to go with that. Now we know that hate, when you say you hate something, now you imagine saying that towards a human being. What's going to happen? Thoughts of why you hate this person is going to come to mind. And it's not going to help you, because it is going against the fabric of itself. It's like creating a cancer there. You know, you are saying something hurtful towards the oneness. So that's why it feels so bad. You are speaking lower frequency energies that can be destructive to oneness awareness. That's why there's this tense or this sting there when you say it. That's why it hurts other people. That's why when we see it around the world, in our local life, in our worldwide life, in our global life awareness, and we see hate towards other people, or hate being expressed towards animals, or hate being expressed towards the environment, it feels bad. It does not feel good to the inner vibrational field because it is attacking our oneness. It is projecting a reality that does not support oneness, which is what we are. So it's a repellent. It feels bad. And the more we go into it, to that frequency, you're now dealing with wars and murder and, destruction and lies and all of these other lower frequencies that represent that type of activity. But it's there. So there's no judgment for me to point the finger and say, oh, that's wrong and that's right, because it exists. It's there. However, as manifestors, as successful manifestors, we must be aware that all type of energies exist in this universe. We're not going to walk around like some floki, not realizing that, hey, hate is there. Love is there. But I have to create my reality. It's like having some cayenne pepper and sugar. What are you going to put in to create your dish? To create the story that you're trying to tell. It's there. It is here for our use. It is here for us to add and engage in if that's what we choose to do. But it's going to create a certain type of reality. In love, it is a healer. It is freedom. It resolves. And this is why I believe that even though I don't like using those dual terminology or duality type of wording, when I say the power of love, oh my goodness, it is all powerful because it heals you. Number one, it makes you feel good. It acknowledges oneness, which is what we are. Because you could never, how can we feel good looking at ourselves in the mirror? And if you think you're an individual, well, we'll just look at it from the individual perspective. If I'm looking in the mirror every day and I'm telling myself, I don't like you, I hate you, I'm saying all these negative things to me, what's going to likely happen to me? All type of reasons that for me not to like myself is going to rise up in the forefront of my mind. Here comes the depression. Here comes the sorrow. Hey, maybe here comes a time where it's just time. I can't take it anymore. And I'm out of here in a way that hurts and causes more destruction to my family members. Which I'm not judging nobody who's made a choice to do that. Everybody has to figure this thing out for themselves. But that is how certain type of energies lead us to certain type of realities and awareness. And love leads us to heaven. Loving, it's very powerful because I've seen situations where I was at odds with people. And I said this in another recording, but I was at odds with people that I love. Family members that I adored. I mean, angry. Allowing those negative, hateful thoughts to enter into my mind and my soul. And it caused us to treat each other as if we wasn't even family members. As if we were enemies. But I know that I'm the only presence acting here. So I had to use the power of love to heal it. And when I started declaring, I bless this situation with love and light. I call in healing over this situation. I love this person. I love everyone and everyone loves me. And I like to go general, which is something Abraham Hicks had recommended. That go general. I like to go general, especially if I'm in a belief that that person does not like me or that person does not love me. If I have embedded that belief within me, and I'm having a hard time believing that there could be anything that there can't, that we can't get to a loving place. If I'm having a hard time believing that, I just say in general, I go general here. I love everyone and everyone loved me. I bless the situation with love and light. I bless it. Every time I think about him, I bless it with love and light. I saturate the vibrational energies of love and light on that situation. And sure enough, that's what unfolded. And it was quick. The love and light came from that person because I started declaring love and light over that situation, as I am the only presence acting here, as I am the only oneness here. So, most important thing to remember, I am the only presence acting here. Number two, if I want a heavenly type environment, I need to bless every situation with love and light. I need to sincerely allow myself to bask in love, to bask in this energy that is very powerful, that is so hard to express in words. I don't think there's any words. We have tried. It's blissful, it's beautiful, it's loving, it's caring, it's peace, it's oneness. But when you just sit there and allow yourself to bask in love, to bask in the power of love, and you feel this energy, you realize how powerful it is. It just like carries you away. It takes away all troubles and worries. It just carries you away into this peaceful, blissful state. It removes all that anything unlike itself from around you. And I'm gonna tell you, I use love, light, love so much that I'm truly creating for myself a heavenly like experience. I have been having some really great unfoldings to happen because I have been blessing everything with love and light. And I'm going to go deeper in this, because really and truthfully, the reason that I did this series is because I have an interest in understanding more about the energy of love and going deeper into the energy of love and applying it in the magnetic field that's surrounding me so that I can get a love, light, love reality. And that's really what's been coming forth. People that I had issues with in the past and these are people that I care for, that I want in my life. We are there now. We are at that place of peace with one another. And I just have to keep that going by blessing every situation in my life with love and light. Blessing my finances with love and light. Blessing my children's, my relationship with my kids, my relationship with my parents, my relationship with my family members, my siblings, my aunts and uncles. I have to continue to bless that with love and light. And you can, and either they're going to disappear from your vibrational field. You will hear about them every now and then, but it'll still be a peace between y'all. That frequency of love, when you bless it with love and light, my goodness, it resolves it for everybody involved. So not only give you a peace, but it'll give you the peace reflecting back in the face of the other towards you, which is your own self. So I am love. I am the power of love. I bless love. I am so grateful and thankful that I am love. And I understand from the inner and outer perspective the power of love and how to use this power to create a magnificent reality. A love, light, love reality. I understand that I am a vibrational being in a sea of vibrations that comes in all type of energies. But I understand what love does for me. Love heals my body. Love heals my relationship. Love heals my finances. Love brings forth rapid manifestation. I love love. I am so grateful and thankful for love. I bless love. I bless love. I am love. I am love power. I am the understanding of the power of love. I apply it in my daily life. I apply it in my moment-to-moment existence. I call in the power of love to saturate and heal me. I call and delete to the electromagnetic belt of protection around me that love reigns and anything that I am in a quarantine of love and light. I am in a quarantine of love and light, that anything that comes into this radiation automatically transmutes into love and light. I bless myself with love and light. I bless the world with love and light. I bless the magnetic field that's projecting this reality back towards me with love and light. Love. I love you. I love you. I love who I am. I love all that I am. I love everything about me. I love who I am. I am intelligent, infinity, love, light, love manifested. I love myself. I love that I am a high radiation of love. I am walking, talking love and light. I am all power, and I use the power of love to create a heaven-like experience for myself in my life. I use the power of love to protect me and keep me safe. I am so grateful and thankful that I am in the wisdom of the great power of love. May it continue to expand. May I continue to understand it and become one with it and use it as the creative power, the creative force in my life. Love is the greatest power because we are love. We are love itself.